We will have the award presentation immediately following this game. So, don't go nowhere.
Hi, everyone, and a pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. Hopefully, you are getting us back home now on Duckbait TV for the third place game. It was a tough game for the Lady Tigers, and it was a tough game for us. We have now changed and moved our position to a more shaded area, and I hope that that will help with the issues that we were having during the semifinal game there. It was a tough luck game for the Lady Tigers as they fell to Eudora 2-0, and now play Clearwater in the third place game. First pitch of the game is popped up left side and taken by the third baseman for out number 1. That was Allie Brown popping out to third base for the first out of the game. We'll give you our lineups in just a moment. It took us a little bit of time to get things moved and situated here, so we'll do that here in just a second. But there's one out, and here's a ground ball by Allie Wheeler to first. Throw to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 2. And now Abby Gorman bats. And the first pitch to Abby is a ball, 1-0. Now this one's lifted towards the left side. It's going to be taken by the third baseman, McKenna Hampton, and that will be out number 3. So a couple of, 3 tough luck hits there for the Lady Tigers. And that is the end of the top of the first. We'll take a break and come back. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Duckbait TV. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. So as we come back for the bottom of the first, let's get your lineups here. First, for the Lady Tigers, Allie Brown is leading things off at short. Allie Wheeler is batting second and hitting in left field, or playing in left field. Abby Gorman is playing center and batting third. Rayleigh Cowan is batting fourth and playing second. Aubrey Yarick is behind the plate again, batting fifth. Hitting sixth is Briley Heimer in right field. Lexi Forrester will be the designated player here in this game for the Lady Tigers, hitting seventh. Hitting eighth is J.C. Rogers back at third base after pitching the semifinal game. Kinsley Brown will be batting ninth for the Lady Tigers. She's at first base, and the flex player and pitcher is Kendall Aiken. First pitch of the bottom of the first is a ball for Clearwater. The Lady Indians will have Madison Clevenger leading off here. She's the center fielder. Taylor Nielsen is batting second and playing in right field. Kaylee Hampton, as there's a strike to the batter. Kaylee Hampton is batting third and playing short. McKenna Hampton is at third base. She'll bat fourth. Hitting fifth is Livia Miller. She's behind the plate. This ball is fouled back out of play. Corbin Carter is batting sixth. She'll be the designated player. Cameron Carlson is at first base. She bats seventh. The pitcher is Trista Welty. She bats eighth. Hitting ninth is Peyton Ross. She is at second base. The pitch was fouled off, so 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and out number 1 of the bottom of the first. So now Taylor Nielsen will bat. This ball is hit out towards left field. It's got tailing foul, and nice job by Allie Wheeler to chase that one down and make the catch. So now Kaylee Hampton will bat. First pitch misses, 1-0. Second pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kendall Aiken pitched a great game last night for the Lady Tigers to get to the semifinal round. This one's popped up left side. J.C. Rogers calling it, and she will make the play, and that is out number 3. So the Lady Tigers get through the first. We'll head to the second in just a moment. This is Lady Tigers softball on Duck Bay TV. When the inevitability of life happens, Cheney Witt Funeral Chapel is there for you. Cheney Witt is a family-owned funeral home where everyone on staff is a Fort Scott High School graduate. They have been serving Fort Scott and the surrounding communities since 1863. For more information, call 620-223-1186 or visit them online at CheneyWitt.com. John and Tara Farley at Too Far Design Company make custom apparel for businesses, sports teams, and fans. If you need some apparel for a special occasion, work event, or to celebrate that special Lady Tiger softball player, be sure to contact John and Tara on their website at 2-fardesignco.com or check out their Facebook page. You can also browse their latest products and check out their custom team gear for nearly every team in the area. Again, that's Too Far Design Company at 2-fardesignco.com. So Rayleigh Cowan will lead off the top of the second here for the Lady Tigers. This one is popped up left side, and that will get out of play. Foul ball. That pitch misses, so 1-1 the count. Another foul ball. This one's hit down the left field line. That'll be a foul ball. So Rayleigh staying alive here. Ground ball, right side, picked by the second baseman. Throw to first is just barely in time to get Rayleigh Cowan on the ground out. So 1 out here in the top of the second, and Aubrey Yarrick will bat. Now 0-2 the count to Aubrey. They'll complete the strikeout at third on the drop third strike. And so now 2 outs here. This one's hit into left field, but not quite strong enough for Briley Heimer, and that's out number 3. So a quick top of the second inning, and we will head to the bottom of the second as the Lady Tigers and Clearwater Indians are tied at 0. Back in a moment. Lynn Sanitation is ready to help you take care of your waste management. Fresh off their Blue Collar Award in 2024 for Best Sanitation Company from Advanced Bourbon County, Lynn Sanitation has been servicing Bourbon County citizens for many years. For more information, contact Lynn Sanitation at 620-223-0718 or email them at lynnsanitation@hotmail.com. First pitch of the bottom of the second is in there for a strike. Now a foul tip, so 0-2. The count on McKenna Hampton. This one is hit out towards left field, and it's going to fall in. Allie Brown was going back on it, got a glove on it, but couldn't secure it. It bounced up. I thought for a moment maybe it didn't hit the ground first and then landed in Allie Wheeler's hands, but it did hit the ground. So it'll be a base hit unless we see otherwise. So Hampton is on first, and now a hit batter as Olivia Miller will take first. Now runners on first and second for Clearwater. First pitch is high to Corbin Carter. Ball one. A bunt out in front of home plate. Kinsley Brown comes down to field it, gets it over to Rayleigh Cowan, and that's out number one, but the runners do move up on the sacrifice. Now runners on second and third with one out. And another bunt that's popped up and caught by Kinsley Brown. What a play defensively by Kinsley. So now two outs. First pitch to Trista Welty is in there for a strike. Welty is the pitcher in this game for the Indians. And now a swing and a miss. She's down on the count 0-2. Oh-2 pitch on the way. High fastball swung on and missed. And the Lady Tigers get through the bottom of the second. We'll take a break. Still scoreless here from Salina South High School. Lady Tigers and the Lady Indians of Clearwater in the third place game. Back in a moment. Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets, throw pillows, other fun and unique personalized gifts, and so much more. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. Patty West and Crystal Cowan are a mother-daughter duo selling personal and commercial insurance. If you need auto, home, boat, motorcycle, ATV, business, or commercial insurance, they've got you covered. Visit them at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott or call 620-223-0700. So Lexi Forrester will lead off the third for Fort Scott. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Forrester batting in the 7th spot here. Fort Scott trying to get a base runner here against Trista Welty and the Lady Indians, and they will get a base runner as that one hits Lexi in the arm. So now J.C. Rogers will bat. Here's the first pitch to her. She bunts one, and it's past the first baseman. Everybody's going to be safe. Now Kinsley Brown up there trying to bunt the runners over and bunts it foul for strike number one. Trying it again, and another pop-up on the bunt. This time it's going to be caught by Olivia Miller, the catcher, and that's out number 1.
Shortstop number 10, Allie Brown.
So now Allie Brown back up there. She popped out to third base her first time. Here's the pitch. That one catches the strike zone, 0-1. Now 0-2. And now a foul ball. Out of play, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch. This one is hit towards left field, and that's going to be caught by the left fielder, Sadie Straub. For out number 2. And now it'll be Allie Wheeler with another opportunity. Here's the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Now grounder, shortstop, throw to first in time, and that will get the Lady Tigers out in the inning. So after 2.5, still scoreless here at Salina South High School. Back in a moment with more Lady Tigers softball on Duckbait TV. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Mark, Dave, Jolene, Manda, and Tyler are ready to greet you with a smile and help with whatever you may need. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300.
Ready to turn your nails into a work of art? Hi, I'm Delena Beatty, nail tech and artist. I specialize in custom nail art as unique as you are. From vibrant designs to delicate details, I will do my best to bring your vision to life and make sure every set of nails tells your personal story. Get the perfect combination of style, quality, and fun with Nails by Delin at Spoiled Brat Salon in Fort Scott, Kansas.
The first pitch of the bottom of the third was a foul ball. And now that one was high, so ball 1. So 1-1 the count. I'll pop up right side, but it's going to get down in foul territory, so. And a strikeout of Peyton Ross to start this third inning. Now back to the top of the order with Madison Clevenger. First pitch from Kendall Aiken is in there for a strike, 0-1. Now a bunt picked up by Aiken. Throw to first is in time. And that's out number 2. Ball into left field, and that just kept carrying and on out to Wheeler. She had to leap to make the catch, but does, and that's out number 3. So the Indians go down in order. We'll go to the 4th when you come back. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Duckbait TV. Five Corners Mini Mart is your one-stop shop to get you through your day. Whether you need to fuel you or your vehicle, Five Corners has it all. Ask about their delicious lunch specials or pick up some snacks for the road trip to the next Tiger game. Located at the corner of 12th Street and Highway 69 in Fort Scott, they're open 7 days a week. Where's the best place to get pizza in Fort Scott? Well, Papa Don's, of course. The folks at Papa Don's are ready to help quench your hunger with pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and so much more. It's Arlie Abate's favorite place to eat in Fort Scott, and I'm sure it'll be high on your list as well. Call 620-223-4171 to place your order today or visit them at 10 North Main Street in Fort Scott. So Abby Gorman leads off the 4th inning for the Lady Tigers. First pitch to Abby. She'll bunt it. First baseman gets it slipped, but does make an accurate throw to first. And that's out number 1. So tough luck there for first pitch to, oh my goodness, what a catch in left field by Sadie Straub. She made a nice diving play there to rob Rayleigh Cowan of a base hit. This pitch is high to Aubrey Yarick, 1-0. Ball lifted towards left field. Coming over, it is Straub. And, missed that one. It's in foul territory, though. So just a foul ball. Now 3-1 on Yarick. Here is the 3-1 pitch, and inside ball 4. So with 2 outs and now a base runner on first, it'll be Briley Heimer. And we will get a courtesy runner for the Tiger catcher. Bristol March. Is the courtesy runner. Now Briley Heimerl has an opportunity. She flew out to Straub in left field as well her first time. It's happened quite a few times in the early portion of this game. Swing and a miss. Now the pitch. This one's popped up and will get out of play. Now the 0-2, that one's high. Throw to first, not in time. Still scoreless here in the top of the fourth inning. 2 outs, runner on first for the Lady Tigers. That's Bristol Marsh running for Aubrey Yarick. Here's the pitch. That one's high. And now 2-2, even count on Briley. 2-2 pitch. That's hit foul past third. Two balls and 2 strikes on the Lady Tiger right fielder. Now the 2-2. That one's high, ball 3. So full count. Three-two pitch lifted towards left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Everybody running. Marsh comes around third. She will score, and Briley will stop at second base. They tried to throw it back behind her, and it got away, but so she was able to get back safely. She may have taken a step or two too much around second there if that throw had been accurate. But the Lady Tigers get the first run and lead it 1-0. This one is fouled back by Lexi Forrester. So 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, that's hammered foul. Lexi Forrester saw that one really well, but couldn't keep it fair. It's 1-2. That one, a check swing. The pitch was low. And it rolled away from the catcher, so Heimer was able to take third. So now another run, just 60 feet away for the Lady Tigers. 2-2 pitch. And she checked her swing again. Ball inside. And the count goes full. One in the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. So Fort Scott gets a run in the top of the fourth. They strand another runner at third, but they lead it 1-0. We'll take a break and come right back. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger Softball on Duck Bay TV. Hometown Pub is open 7 days a week with a full menu. Visit them at 206 North National in Fort Scott and try the beef tips or any of the other items they have on their fantastic menu. Hometown also continues their longtime relationship with Care to Share, a local organization that continues supporting local families as they navigate through difficult times. Stop by 9 East Wall Street in Fort Scott to help support Care to Share. Having a party and need some steaks at a good price? Or how about some burgers for one of the countless summer barbecues you'll be attending? Try the Butcher Block. Located at 1735 South National in Fort Scott, the Butcher Block provides quality meat at competitive prices. Stop by and stock up on all varieties of meat. Again, that's the Butcher Block at 1735 South National in Fort Scott. Ready to go here in the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch to Kaylee Hampton is a little low, ball one. Pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Pretty good pitcher's duel here so far through 3.5 innings. Fort Scott 1 run on 2 hits. Clearwater no runs on just 1 hit thus far. That pitch is outside. There have been a few base runners, a few walks, that kind of thing, but for the most part, pretty well pitched game to now. That pitch is high. 3 balls and 1 strike. That one's in there. And that'll fill the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's ball 4. Leadoff base runner here for the Lady Indians.
And now batting number 2, McKenna Hampton.
And McKenna Hampton will bat. First pitch is in there for a strike. Hampton 1 for 1. She singled to left field her first time. And a swing and a miss on the 0-1 pitch, so 0-2 now. The count on Hampton, the third baseman today for the Lady Indians. And another strikeout for Kendall Aiken. Pitch is fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Just outside, 1-1. One delivery is a little bit low as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. 1 on, bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Lady Tigers. That one is fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss at the plate for another Kendall Aiken strikeout. First pitch to Corbin Carter is inside, ball one. That one's in the strike zone. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Carter had a sacrifice bunt her first time. So officially still looking for her first official at bat. And a swing and a miss. So 1 and 2. And another swing and a miss for another strikeout. Kendall strikes out the side, essentially, strikes out all 3 batters in the inning after the leadoff base runner. We'll be back in a moment with more softball on Duck Bay TV. Going through a remodel and need new doors? Maybe your doors need some repairs to return to operable condition. Give DNZ Overhead Doors a call. DNZ is locally owned and operated, and Zach Marsh is ready to help with any residential or commercial doors and openers you may need. Get a free estimate by calling 620-224-3345 or visit them at 2518 Limestone Road in Fort Scott. J.C. Rogers leads off the top of the 4th for the Lady Tigers. As they go Rogers, Kinsley Brown, and then Allie Brown due up here in the 5th inning for Fort Scott. J.C. had an infield single her first time. Here's a pop-up left side, and it's going to be taken by the shortstop, Kaylee Hampton, for out number 1. So now Kinsley Brown will bat. She grounded out on a bunt to the pitcher her first time, 0 for 1. Pitches off the inside corner. Now the 1-0 pitch is a little bit high. 2 balls and no strikes. He's fouled back and out of play. And she did just get a piece of that one, so a foul ball at the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lady Tigers played their tails off against Eudora in the semifinal game earlier. I believe it was the 5th inning before any runs were scored. Eudora only got a couple as they got the win and moved on to the championship game. That looks to be a dynamite championship game, by the way, between Eudora, who's I think 26-1 now, and undefeated McPherson. Pitch is fouled off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's lifted, foul, and out of play. Kinsley stays alive in the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Top of the 5th. Lady Tigers already lead at 1-0. Got that run in the 4th. The pitch is inside, ball 4. So a Lady Tiger base runner in front of Allie Brown. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. Brown popped out to short, flew out to left in her 2 times so far in this game. So 0 for 2. Looking to get things going here in the inning. Here's the pitch. That one's hammered into right center field. That'll get down. The center fielder cuts it off, and now they've got Kinsley in no man's land, and she will be tagged out. Kinsley, I think if she hadn't hesitated around second base, she probably would have gotten to third, but she hesitated for just a moment, then picked up Coach Renfro, who was waving her on, and then tried to restart and go again, and Lady Indians get the out there. So tough luck for the Lady Tigers. Second out of the inning. Brown still, Allie Brown still at first. And she will take off for second, and a slide of the swipe of second. This one's hit towards left field, and that's going to, oh my goodness, another diving catch by the Clearwater left fielder to end the inning. And move us on to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Fort Scott Lady Tigers here on Duckbait TV. If you need residential interior or exterior painting done or your cabinets refinished, contact the folks at Aura at Labora Painting Company, LLC. Fort Scott native Josh Regan is ready to help with your project, so give them a call at 620-288-6617. Again, a huge thank you to everybody that has helped out getting us to Salina this week. It has been just awesome to be able to get to come here and be a part of this tournament. And so we want to thank everybody that has made that possible. There's a ball lifted on the first pitch of the inning, and it will go foul. Good effort from the Lady Tigers there, but couldn't corral it behind the plate. And that's just a foul ball here to start this at bat with Cameron Carlson. And again, we do apologize for the technical issues that we had during the first game. We have deduced at this point that the biggest problem was we were sitting in the direct sunlight, and it is a scorcher here this afternoon in Salina. Now, it's not August hot, I will say that, but it is definitely warm, and that, I think, definitely impacted our equipment the most of everything. Yeah, 80 degrees. So, yeah, not August hot yet, but still really warm here at the ball field. And now Trista Welty will bat. We have been allowed to commandeer a much better position for where the sun is right now here for this game, and hopefully everybody's getting everything. We're shooting back to Fort Scott and Washington State and Iowa and wherever else you're watching us from. We appreciate everybody tuning in and being a part of these broadcasts. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that's swung through and missed. Kendall Aiken has done a phenomenal job in the circle here in Game 3 of the weekend, Game 2 of the day. J.C. Rogers pitched the semifinal game and did a whale of a job herself. She grounded to first. Speaking of J.C. Rogers, so take care of that batter. And that's out number 2. Now Peyton Ross will bat with 2 outs. And the base is empty. First pitch is low, ball 1. One 0 pitch, that is outside. Two balls and no strikes on the number 9 batter in the Clearwater order. Here's the 2-0. That's grounded left side. Picked by Rayleigh, and they'll get the out at first, and that is out number 3. So the Lady Tigers get through the bottom of the 5th. We'll head to the 6th. It's still 1-0 Fort Scott here on Duckbait TV. The city of Fort Scott invites you to the first ever Red, White, and Q Independence Day celebration. It'll be a day packed with food, fun, and fireworks at the Fort Scott Community College campus. Kick things off as elite pitmasters fire up their smokers and compete for barbecue glory. There will also be soapbox derby racing, live music, food trucks, inflatables for the kids, and of course a spectacular fireworks show to end the night with a bang. Find all the details on the city's Facebook page. Just search City of Fort Scott. Don't miss the Red, White, and Q, your new Independence Day tradition. If you weren't with us earlier this morning, the Fort Scott Tigers are in the Tiger baseball team is in the state championship game. They will play that, hopefully not starting before 5:45 this evening. So once we get done here at softball, we'll head over to baseball and hopefully get that one for you start to finish, and hopefully we won't have any issues. We were in the press box at Dean Evans Stadium for the 2 baseball games thus far, so hopefully that will be the case for the championship game as well. First pitch to Abby Gorman is swung on and missed. And now ball lifted left side and out of play. I was thinking as we were wrapping things up last night and getting things prepared for today, it's kind of a full circle moment for the Lady Tigers in a way as they came into play today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. And what I mean by that is this recent run for the Lady Tiger softball team kind of started with an extra inning victory in the regionals back in 2021 in Eudora. Actually, it was in Lawrence. Eudora was the host, and that was a marathon of a day. Here's the 3-2. That one's hit out towards center field. Going back is the center fielder, Clevenger. She reaches up and makes the catch over her shoulder. Tough luck for Abby Gorman. She put a charge into that, but Clevenger able to run it down, and that's out number 1. Oh, heads up to Coach Renfro down the left field or third base line as he had to duck for cover on that foul ball from Rayleigh. But a pretty sure it was the spring of 2021. The Lady Tigers were seated in the Eudora Regional. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled back and out of play. The regional was delayed a day because of rain and then was moved to Lawrence High School. Eudora not very far from Lawrence at all, just 10, 15 miles or so, I think. So they moved to Lawrence High School for a turf field to be able to get those games in. Here's a ground ball left side, and it's bobbled by the third baseman. Throw across the diamond is in time, and a collision at first between Rayleigh and the first baseman, Carlson. Now we'll see. Hopefully Rayleigh is okay. It looks like she maybe took the worst of it. And Coach Renfro wants to know if the collision was because of interference or if maybe Rayleigh actually beat it out. It was close. The ball and Rayleigh's foot got there almost simultaneously. The umpires are talking about it now. We'll see what they come up with. Rayleigh in the semifinal game fouled a ball off of her left thigh and kind of hobbled around a little bit. Did get it all stretched out, and she was able to finish the game, but now takes a tumble. Running through the bag at first. And looks like they will keep it as an out. Coach Renfro not happy. Now Coach Coach Johnson getting the explanation as well. And it looks like Rayleigh is up. And frustratedly will walk back to the dugout. 2 outs for Aubrey Yarick, who will bat now. But anyway, that regional for the Lady Tigers, they moved it to Lawrence High School. And then we got to Lawrence that day, and it was raining during the day, so they pushed the games all the way back into the evening. Fort Scott played the second game against Chanute. There's a swing and a miss on the first, or a strike on the first pitch here to Yarick. I'm sure most everybody remembers this, but I kind of remember it like it was yesterday. Here's the 1-2 pitch, or almost like it was yesterday. This ball's lifted out towards left field. We'll finish that story when we come back, as that is the third out. Another fly ball to Straub in left field. Back in a moment. This is Lady Tiger Softball on Duck Bay TV. Lions Realty Group is a locally owned and operated realty company offering a better, faster, and more leading-edge approach to buying or selling your next home. Lions Realty has also integrated itself into the fabric of the Fort Scott community. For more information about current listings, visit their website at lionsrealtygrp.com or call 620-266-9448. The Lowell Milken Center in Fort Scott is hosting Anne Frank, A History for Today, all this June. The international exhibit from the Anne Frank House will allow visitors to see rare photos and discover the powerful story of Anne, her family, and the unsung heroes who helped them during the Holocaust. For more information about the exhibit or any of the other programs going on at the Lowell Milken Center, call 620-223-1312. So we're on to the bottom of the sixth now. Madison Clevenger will lead things off for Clearwater as they'll go right down the top of the order. Taylor Nielsen and Kaylee Hampton will be up next. There's a ball that's in there for a strike. So Clevenger down in the count 0-1. Kendall, who has pitched a superb game so far. Here's one lifted out towards left field. Chased down by Allie Wheeler, and that'll be out number 1. So again, that regional back in 2021. Lady Tigers go to Eudora. They push it over to Lawrence. And then rain pushed it well into the night before we got started. They played Chanute. I think the game went 9 innings. The Lady Tigers won on a triple play and then played Eudora in the championship. Lady Cardinals won that game and went on to state, but that set off a string for these Lady Tigers to at least reach the regional championship. I think just about every year since then. They've been to state now 3 years in a row. They finally got past the semifinal round, or the quarterfinal round last night, and played a whale of a game against Eudora in the semifinals earlier today, only to lose 2-0. There's a ball flied out towards center field. And this is back. It's going to get up against the fence. Fort Scott will get it in quickly, but it is a double for Taylor Nielsen.
Number 4, shortstop, Haley Hampton.
Here's the pitch. That one's hit towards short. Nice pick by Allie Brown. Throw across the diamond is low, but nice pick by Kinsley Brown, and that's out number 2. That'll also keep the runner at second. Here's the windup and the pitch. High, ball 1. Hampton 1 for 2. She singled to left field her first time and then struck out her last time. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted and will get foul and out of play. This one's lifted left side, and right near the bag at third is J.C. Rogers to make the catch, and that's out number 3. So the Lady Tigers get through the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. Fort Scott leads it 1-0 over Clearwater in the third place game. Back in a moment. This is Duck Bay TV. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. When the inevitability of life happens, Cheney Witt Funeral Chapel is there for you. Cheney Witt is a family-owned funeral home where everyone on staff is a Fort Scott High School graduate. They have been serving Fort Scott and the surrounding communities since 1863. For more information, call 620-223-1186 or visit them online at cheneywitt.com. We're back here at Salina South High School. Again, thank you to everybody that has helped out in one way or another to get us here. I will put that up at the end of this broadcast, much longer than I've done so far, so everybody can read through those names. Also, a huge thanks to our game sponsors for this game today, Lions Realty Group and Atkins Insurance, for helping us out with the broadcast here today. And I got a little note from Bailey Lyons earlier, and I didn't have a chance to read it. earlier today with all the troubles that we were having. But Bailey was a part of that 2005 state championship team 20 years ago this week. Here's another foul ball, heads up. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Briley Heimer, and she hit a ringing double her last time up. That resulted so far on the only run of the game. It was an RBI double that scored Aubrey Yarick. Actually, it was the runner for Aubrey, Bristol Marsh, that came around and scored so far the only run of the game. That pitch is inside. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now 3-2, but again, as I'm sure a lot of you, maybe not most, but a lot of you watching remember Bailey and all of the Lady Tigers on that 2005 team. This is a ball through the left side, and that'll be a base hit for Heimer. So Bailey gets, Briley gets a base hit, and it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for Heimer here. As Riley Lorcher will come in to run.
Now in first base, number 15, Riley Lorcher. And after that, number 3, Lexi Forrester.
And Lexi Forrester will bat. I know Coach Hartman in the dugout, one of the newer assistants for the Lady Tigers. This ball is hit foul and out of play. She was the starting pitcher on that team. I may have said the star the other day when I was talking about it of that team. She was obviously the starting pitcher. There are a lot of stars. When you win the state championship, you got a lot of good players on your team. And it was cool to see those Lady Tigers, several of those Lady Tigers come to the reunion that they had for them just a few weeks ago. As there's a bunt, and that'll be a sacrifice bunt for Lexi Forrester as they'll move the runner Lorcher up to second base with 1 out. So now runner in scoring position for J.C. Rogers, who is 1 for 2 in this game as well. First pitch misses, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. So 1 ball and 1 strike now on Rogers. Top of the 7th inning, Fort Scott trying to head home with the 3rd place trophy from the 4A state tournament. Here's the pitch. That one is bunted up the third base line, picked by the third baseman. Throw across is just barely in time. Lorcher does take third on the play.
Number 6, Kinsley Brown.
And now Kinsley Brown will bat. With 2 outs and a runner on third. First pitch is in there for a strike. And now a foul ball. Clearwater will have Olivia Miller, Corbin Carter, and Cameron Carlson due up in the bottom of the 7th inning. They need at least one run. Hopefully, they'll need more than that. Fort Scott can get a little bit of a rally going here. They lead it 1-0, but would love to have some insurance here. That one's foul tipped. Now the 0-2. That one's off the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Another foul tip. Kinsley staying alive if she can get on. Allie Brown on the top of the lineup will come up. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Kinsley staying alive again. One, two on the way. Popped up, foul. And we'll get down. The catcher, Olivia Miller, didn't read that one right away off the bat. I think she thought it was going to be more out in front of the plate. It was behind the plate. So that one falls harmlessly for Kinsley. Here's the pitch. That one's high. And that'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another pop up, right side. Oh, and a nice catch by Miller up against the fence. And that'll retire the Lady Tigers here in the top of the 7th. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Still 1-0 Fort Scott. 3 outs away from taking home the 3rd place trophy. Back in a moment on Duckbait TV. John and Tara Farley at Too Far Design Company make custom apparel for businesses, sports teams, and fans. If you need some apparel for a special occasion, work event, or to celebrate that special Lady Tiger softball player, be sure to contact John and Tara on their website at 2-fardesignco.com or check out their Facebook page. You can also browse their latest products and check out their custom team gear for nearly every team in the area. Again, that's Too Far Design Company at 2-fardesignco.com. So, bottom of the 7th, Lady Tigers 3 outs away from taking home 3rd place. And again, they will face Olivia Miller, who just made that fantastic catch up against the fence to retire the Lady Tigers in the top of the 7th with some insurance on the base paths at 3rd. And the first pitch here is a strike. Miller was hit by a pitcher first time, struck out her second time, so she's officially 0 for 1 today. Grounder left side. Nice stop by JC, and will not have a play. She stopped the ball, but it kind of kicked out of her glove, and so that is going to be an infield hit for the Lady Indians here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, it's a bunt. Brown has it. Throw to first is in time. So they do move Miller into scoring position. But the Lady Tigers get the first out of the inning. Here's the wind and the first pitch. That one's high. Ball one. Cameron Carlson is 0 for 2. The ground out and a strikeout. That pitch a little bit high. So now 2 balls and no strikes. Kendall ready to throw her 69th pitch in this warm 80-degree day. Foul ball right side, but it gets down in front of Kinsley Brown for a foul ball. Now 2-1. Here's the pitch. This one's hit into left field. Going back is Wheeler. She's got it and gets it in quickly, so the runner Miller has to hold at second. 2 outs. And now Trista Welty. First pitch, grounder left side. Allie Brown's got it. Throw across the diamond. It's high, but in time she got it. It's a Lady Tiger winner. 1-0 over Clearwater for third place in the 4A state tournament. We'll keep it here and get the presentation of the trophy in just a few moments.
Will you please direct your attention to the field as we prepare for the award ceremony? We want to congratulate both teams on a great season. Members of the state tournament staff and volunteers of District Salina would like to present the medals to the fourth place team, the Indians of Clearwater High School, and their head coach, Tyler Haskins. The players, when they hear their names, go ahead and step up and get your medals. First, the freshman, number 35, Paige Goforth. Number 9, Corbin Carter. Number 5, Peyton Ross. And the sophomores, number 11, Addison Dannenberg. Number 2, McKenna Hampton. Number 33, Liv Miller. And number 3, Sadie Straw. The juniors, number 8, Haley Goforth. Number 14, Kaylin Conkle. Number 31, Mackenzie Reed. Number 21, Maddie Clevenger. Number 13, Taylor Nielsen. Number 1, Trisco Welty. And the seniors. Number 4, Kaylee Hampton. And number 25, Cameron Carlson. Congratulations, and now to the third place winners, the Tigers of Fort Scott High School, and their coach, Danny Renfro. And to the players, freshman number 8, Lincoln Farley. Number 16, Danny McNeil. The sophomore, number 1, Kendall Aiken. Number 5, Elsa Bishop. Number 15, Riley Worcher. Number 28, Bristol Mark. Number 3, Lexi Forrester. And number 12, Allie Wheeler. The juniors, number 2, Abby Gorman. Number 22, Ray Lee Cowan. Battling Ray Lee. Number 24, Aubrey Yarick. Number 21, Brian Heimer. And number 25, J.C. Rogers. And the seniors, number 6, Kinsley Brown. And number 10, Allie Brown. Did I miss anyone? All right. Business Line would like to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association, Salina Parks and Recreation Department, tournament volunteers, and you, the fans, for making the state championship event possible. For the fans of these state teams, have a state trip home, and congratulations. For all these participating teams, the 2025 Case of Florida State Championship. Congratulations to both Fort Scott and Clearwater.
So again, congratulations to the Lady Tigers as they take home third place from the 4A state tournament. And I'm sure not the trophy they wanted to take home from the state tournament, but definitely cool to be able to take home third place, and really, really cool for me, for us to be able to be here with Duckbait TV. So again, a huge thank you to everybody who helped out. We'll put that graphic up here again in just a few moments. And we'll try to make this quick here as we're going to get things torn down and get headed to baseball in just a little bit, as the Tiger baseball team, of course, is playing for the state championship coming up at 5:45 this evening. Hopefully they don't start too much earlier than that, but we'll get over there here in just a little bit and get things set up for the baseball team. And looking forward to that coming up later on this evening. Did want to throw a couple of things out there for you. First of all, as we'll put the thank yous up there. We'll go through those in just a minute, but I did want to run through some stats here real quick, as Fort Scott was led offensively. Briley, they only got 4 hits today, but Briley Heimer had 2 of them. She was 2 for 3. a single, a double, and an RBI for Briley this afternoon. Allie Brown also got a hit. She was 1 for 3. J.C. Rogers had the other hit, 1 for 2. And, of course, Briley Heimer's double there was the one, I think, that brought in the run and made this 1-0, which was the final score. So a big game for her offensively. So, again, not a lot of offenses. Clearwater pitched really well, but Kendall Aiken through the complete game shutout here in this one and takes home the victory in the circle for Fort Scott. 7 innings, just 71 pitches. She struck out 7, only allowed 3 hits, walked 1, did hit a batter. But again, a big game for Kendall Aiken in the circle, and a great job for the Lady Tigers to get the victory here today and take home 3rd place from the state tournament. Again, a huge thank you to all of the folks that have helped us out this week in some way, shape, or form to get us here to Salina. You see them there on your screen. 5 Corners Mini Mart, Ames Family Pure Maple Syrup out of Iowa or Michigan. My apologies if I got that wrong. But Ames Family Ames Family Pure Maple Syrup, Atkins Insurance, Butcher Block, Care to Share, Cheneywood Memorial Chapel, City of Fort Scott, Kristen Stark, DNZ Overhead Doors, Doug Miller Mowing, Hometown Pub, Gorman Seed, Janet Horan, Jared and Alicia Martin, Karen Billiard, Lurie & Co., Lynn Sanitation, Lowell Milken Center, Lions Realty, Papa Don's, Peerless Products, Real Kansas Meats, SCK Financial, Sharon Campbell, and Tiger Ice, and so many more that have helped us out all year, and it's just been a blessing. So thank you, Fort Scott, for letting us do this and be a part of this. It was so much fun to be able to come out here and bring you these. Again, we do apologize for the technical issues we had during the semifinal game. It was a close game, and I would have loved to be able to have it and have a video of it even, but we had issues, and really the only thing that we really changed was getting out of the sun. So I think that made the biggest difference overall was getting out of the sun, the direct sunshine here at the stadium. So again, we do apologize for that, as the Lady Tigers played a whale of a game in that semifinal game. They fell 2-0 to Eudora. And again, we didn't really get much of that, and we do apologize for that. But obviously, hopefully things went better for you at home watching here in the 3rd place game as the Lady Tigers take 3rd with a 1-0 victory over Clearwater. We'll go ahead and stop everything here, get things broken down, and move back over to baseball as, again, the Tiger boys are playing for the state championship. And not 100% sure who they are playing just yet, but we'll see if we can check on that here. As they will play Rock Creek. Rock Creek upset McPherson. Rock Creek, the 5 seed coming in, McPherson, the 1 seed. And Rock Creek got the win 3-1. So Tiger boys should be the home team in that game as well. But again, that'll come up at 5:45. Not sure if I'm sure they've started the 3rd place game and probably in the middle of the 3rd place game at this point. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us here and being a part of this. And again, the Tiger boys play Rock Creek in the finals coming up at 5:45 this evening. Let's try to pull up Paola Sports Live and see how far along they are real quick, if I can do that. It looks like they're just in the 2nd inning over there at baseball in the 3rd place game. So we should have a decent amount of time to get over there and get set up, and plenty of time to get you the full boys championship game coming up later on this evening. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. And like I said, we've been making a big point of the folks that have helped us out this week in particular, but we've had a lot of folks that have helped us out throughout regionals last week, and then the whole season or the whole year as well. So don't want to shortchange anybody, but again, huge thanks to everybody that's been involved in helping us out. It has been a blessing, and so thankful for that. So anyway, we'll get things torn down and get over there to baseball to get you the championship game in just a little bit. Thanks again for joining us here on Duck Bay TV. Until that championship game later this evening, good night, Kansas.